Hello everyone, welcome to today's session on curve fitting and statistical methods. In the previous sessions, we have discussed and we have studied how to fit a straight line and a parabolic equation to the given statistical data. On the same line, today we discuss how to fit a given geometric curve to the given statistical data. So fitting the curve of the form a into x to the power of b. So we have to consider the given geometric curve, consider the curve in the form y is equal to a into x to the power of b. I take a log on both sides with the base e. It is natural log. We get log y is equal to log of a into x to the power of b. By using the logarithmic property in the RHS, I can write it as log a into log x to the power of b. The second term is log x to the power of b. Again, if we use the logarithmic property in the second term, log x power b will become b log x to the base e. So if we take log on both sides of this equation, we get log y to the base e is equal to log a to the base e plus b times log x to the base e. Now we just change the parameters now. Log y to the base e as capital Y, log a to the base e is capital A, plus small b, we take it as capital B here, and log x to the base e as capital X, where y stands for log y, a is log a, x is log x, and small b or capital B both are same. We call it as equation 1. When we have a look at equation 1, it takes the standard form of a straight line, right? So y is equal to a plus b times x is a standard form of the straight line. And we know in the very first session, we studied what are the normal equations and how to fit a straight line to the given statistical data. So by using that, we write down the normal equations for the equation 1. Now equation 1 is of the straight line form. We know that the normal equations for the straight line is given by summation capital Y is equal to n into capital A plus capital B into summation capital X. Summation capital X into capital Y is equal to A into summation X plus capital B into summation X square. So these two are the normal equations to fit a line of the form equation 1. Okay. Now we move to the problems now. The problems on geometric curve. So fit a least square geometric curve y is equal to a x power b for the following data. So x and y data are given. We just count the data here. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 number of data are given. In this case, n is equal to 5. Now consider the given geometric curve y is equal to a x power b. What do we do here? The basic principle is we just convert the geometric curve into a straight line and we write down the normal equation. For that, we need to take log on both sides. If I take log to this equation, I get log y to the base e is equal to log a plus b into log x to the base e. To change the parameters, it becomes capital Y is equal to capital A plus capital B into capital X, where capital Y stands for log y, capital A for log A, capital B is nothing but small b, and capital X is a log x. Now we know how to write the normal equations for the straight line. So we write down the normal equations to fit the curve of the form y is equal to a plus b into x, and it is given by summation y is equal to n into capital A plus b into summation x is the first normal equation, and the second one is summation xy is equal to a into summation x plus b into summation capital X square. So these two are the normal equation. Now what are the requirements here? It is capital X, summation capital X, where capital X is log x. So what we have to do here now? For the given x, we need to compute log x for each and every values, and then we need to take a summation. Same way, log y, log y we have to take, and we take summation. Next is summation x into y. Take log for x values, log for y values, then the product of those two. So now we have to compute a table, and the parameters of this table should be decided by looking at a normal equation. So what are the requirements of normal equation here? It is capital Y, capital X square, capital X into Y. So when we move to the table, the X data is taken along first column, Y data is along second column. Capital X is log X to the base E, capital Y is log Y to the base E, capital X into capital Y, capital X square. So we decide the parameters of this table by looking at the normal equation. Now X value we have log X, log 1 to the base E is 0, log 2 is 0.6931, log 3 is 1.0986, and so on. Next is log Y. Log 0.5 is minus 0.6931, log 2 is 0.6931, and so on. Next is X into Y. This is capital X into capital Y. So the third column and the fourth column product we have to take. 0 into minus 0.69 will be 0. 0.6931 into 0.6931 is 0.4304. 1.0986, 1.5041 is 1.6524 and so on. Next is capital X square. We have the capital X values. We square up these values and tabulate in the last column. This 0 square will be 0 again. 0.6931 square is 0.4804. 1.0986 square is 1.2069 and so on. So when we take a sum along the column, sum of capital X, it is summation capital X is 4.7874. Summation capital Y is 6.1092. Summation XY is 9.0804. Summation X square is 6.1993. So we have the normal equations 2 and 3. The equations 2 and 3 becomes 6.1092 equal to 5A plus 4.7874B. And the second normal equation, that is equation 3, it becomes 9.0804 equal to 4.7874A plus 6.1993 into B. Here capital A and capital B are the unknowns. We can able to get the values of unknowns by solving these two simultaneous linear equations with two unknowns. If we solve these above equations, we get the capital A is equal to minus 0.69315. Capital B is equal to 2 I get. So we have the values of capital A and capital B. But what we are required with? We are required with the small a and small b values. We have to find out the small a and small b values. So we know that small b and capital B both are same. You can see here, capital B, we have considered it as small b. So the both values will become 2. But when it comes to A, what is A here? This A stands for log A. This A stands for log A. So what we do here, in place of capital A, I take a log A. Log A is equal to minus 0.69315. You find a value of A for this. So it implies A is equal to e to the power of minus 0.69315. It gives A is equal to 0.5. Now you substitute the values of A and B in the given standard form of geometric curve. We get y is equal to 0.5 x square. It is of the form y is equal to a into x to the power of b. Y is equal to a into x to the power of b. A is 0.5 and b is 2. So this is the required geometric curve which fits best for the given statistical data. Coming to the next problem, an experiment of lifetime t of cutting tool at different cutting speed v are given below. The data of the speed and lifetime is given. To this data we have to fit a relation of the form v is equal to a into t to the power of b. So this is the geometric curve we have to fit for the given statistical data. We consider the given curve v is equal to a into t to the power of b. The basic principle behind this problem is we have to convert this geometric curve to the straight line form. For that we take log on both sides of the equation. So we have log v is equal to log of a into t to the power of b. So we can apply the logarithmic property here. It is log of m into n can be written as log m plus log n. If we use that property, we have log a plus log t to the power of b. Again, by the logarithmic property, we have log m power n can be written as m log n. So by using that, we have log v is equal to log a plus a b log t. So now we just change the parameters. Log v, we take it as capital V. Log a, we take it as capital A. Small b and capital B both are same. And log t, we take it as capital T. And we name this equation as equation 1. So this is v is equal to a plus b into t. So this equation 1 resembles the standard form of the straight line. And we know how to fit the straight line to the given statistical data that we have studied in the very first video. Now the normal equations to fit a straight line is given by summation capital V is equal to n into capital A plus capital B into summation capital T. The second normal equation is summation capital V into T is equal to A into summation T plus B into summation T square. So in the normal equations, we have to look at the requirements and we have to compute the table here. So the requirements here are sum of the capital V we want, sum of capital T, sum of the product of capital V and capital T, and again the sum of the capital T square we want. So now we decide the parameters of this table by looking at the normal equations. So we take the given V data here, given T data here. Next we compute capital V, that is log V. Next capital T is log T. Then the product of V and T. Next is the T square. So we have taken the given data along the first column and given data of t along the second column. Next is v. V is given by log v. It is log 350 is 5.8579. Similarly, log 400 is 5.9915 and so on. Next, coming to the fourth column, capital T is log t. Here we have the t value. Take log to these values. Log 61 is 4.1109. Log 26 is 3.2581 and so on. Next is v into t, the product of the third column and the fourth column. It is 5.8579 into 4.1109 is 24.0812. 5.9915 into 3.2581 is 19.5209 and so on. Next is t square. So t square is the fourth column. We have to square the values in the fourth column and tabulate in the sixth column here. It is 4.1109 is a 16.8995. 3.2581 square is 10.6152 and so on. Now we just take the sum of the values now. Here we are required with some v, some t, some vt and some t square. So summation of v is 24.4609. Summation of t is 10.2709. Summation of vt is 61.8073. Summation of t square is 32.214. So now we substitute all these values in the normal equations. If we substitute all these values in the normal equation 2 and 3, we have the first normal equations gives 24.4609 is equal to 4a plus 10.2704b. And the second normal equation gives 61.8073 is equal to 10.2704a plus 32.2142b. Now solving these two above equations by using the calculator, we get capital A is equal to 6.5539 and capital B is 0.1700. Here the unknowns are capital A and capital B. So we get the values of capital A and capital B. But the thing is, we need to fit a curve in the form v is equal to a into t to the power of b. V is equal to a into t to the power of b. But we have the capital A and capital B value, but we need to have the small a and small b value. So moving to the back slide. Here, what is capital B? Capital B is small b and capital A is log a. Now we substitute the capital A value to the obtained numerical value here. So capital A is 6.5539. We take capital A is equal to log a, or this small a can be written as log capital A. So we substitute the value of capital A. We have a is equal to e to the power of 6.5539. We get a is equal to 701.976 is a value of a. And the capital B and small b value are same. It is 0.1700. Now you substitute these two values in the given geometric curve. We have v is equal to 701.976 into t to the power of 0.1700. So this is the best fitting geometric curve for the given statistical data.